Welcome one and all to the Climo Open at Big Rip X. This is a DGPTQ series taking place out here in Lumberton, Mississippi. We are back at the Eagles Landing course, what has become a staple for us here at Run Productions. Big thank you as always to our partners over at Infinite Disc for helping to make this coverage possible. Back in the booth once again, it is Felix, joined by
Conrad,
we're back. Familiar stomping grounds, new name, but this time elevated to a Q series out here in Mississippi.
Yeah, we had a Q series last year. We got a few new things this year too. We have a few new holes, and taking a look at the weather here, it's a nice warm day to be in the middle of November. Take a look at the players that we have on the card here. Returning champion, Sylus Williams. We saw him take it down last year. Sitting here defending his title. Who else is he defending against? The other Salis Schultz. He is a touring pro coming in at 1030 rated, trying to take the crown from the other Silas.
Yeah, both Silas a staple at this event. Gregg Barsby, you can't have a Climo Open without Gregg Barsby representing out here. Great to see him playing this event for the first time. Joining him, one of the young guns out here, Campbell, who we saw earlier on our coverage taking down an A-tier over at the Rocket City Blast. We're going to start things off here on hole 1 at the Eagles Landing course, par 3, 379 feet. Relatively straight shot off the rip with a late bend from left to right as you see the drone making its flight here down this fairway. You need to beat these last 2 trees here as your disc is moving from left to right to get into this relatively open green. A little bit of a backstop here with some twiggy trees that can maybe get in your way of a birdie look.
Yeah, this is one of those daunting but fun first holes. You know, if you get it right, it's very rewarding, but if you're off, it's a lot of stuff to get off into.
Silas Schultz has been a fixture at this event. He's been here every year that we've covered it, I believe. This one bending beautifully from left to right. Just needs to beat this last section of the woods, and it looks like he just got caught up there.
It didn't quite turn enough in time.
For as much as this course is utilized, this rough is still very much rough. Once you get in there, it's hard to kind of make forward progress. You just end up seeing a lot of pitch outs left or right, depending on how far in you go. This looks great. Oh, I said something.
Last Guardian, yeah.
Closing out on 140. A little wide open, nice. Division, Mr. Campbell. Go, Jay.
JJ, who won the Rocket City Blast earlier this year, another A-tier, did it off with a chase card.
A little too tight to the right there, but gets a friendly kick to the left, stays in the opening. He'll have a lane to approach.
Little jumper bid to get up and down. This hole kind of tricks you because you look at it and it doesn't look like it's that daunting, but at 380 feet to get your disc to hold that line, not an easy task. Oh,
that right there was an easy task. That was almost in. Just, I know, Greg, I know. Just inches away.
Yeah, that's the Barsby special, man. He can spin it in from anywhere on the course at any time. Silas Schultz back there trying to find some type of line. And this is kind of what we talked about. Not so easy to make forward progress. It just kind of pitches out laterally, but does get some forward movement on that disc.
Yeah, it looked like he was barely in circle two, but just had no look. Oh, and that got limbed. Sylus Williams saving his par there.
Good putt to get your round started there. Maybe just nervy enough to kind of wake you up. Look like we're going to see 4 pars here to start on our feature card.
Put that tree right in the perfect spot. All right, let's take a look here at a hole 2. It is a par 3 coming in at 331. It's ranking as the 8th most difficult, so right in the middle of the pack. It's a fairly simple hole. You want to avoid the left and the right at all costs. Throw a straight shot that turns slightly to the right and then bends to the left as it tries to climb up this last hill. The drone probably doesn't give a good representation of how steep the slope is, but there is some slope there. The basket is above the player's head from the tee box. Definitely want to make it and stay up on the hill as possible.
Shout out to our gallery out here on a Friday. Getting to watch some high-level disc golf here. Sylus Williams pushing this right side and is going to get away with it.
Yeah, he has a putt. That flips up nicely. And wow, that's a rarely used gap. I don't know if discs come through that way and end up that close to the basket very often.
Yeah, it takes a really late flip with a neutral disc. That was a thing of beauty to watch there from Salis Schultz. Gregg getting over on this one, gets a friendly redirect back out, but maybe not so friendly at the end there.
Well, it still made forward progress. He's not going to have any type of look at the basket, though.
This is more the typical line that you see, getting on the right side of that last tree, and that's done to perfection there for J.J. Campbell.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what Barsby has here. I never count him out. All right, I'm counting him out.
When you're ducking, going into where you're lie.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Well, he's looking up.
Oh, man. So that limb stopped all of that forward progress that he could have gained there. He could have easily been inside circle one, but again, not counting him out.
See if you can spin one in here.
Hmm.
Had the pace.
Just off. Yep. Sylus Williams for his bird.
On the board. Williams took some time out to film a little 9-hole practice round with us, as well as J.J. Campbell. Big thank you to those two for walking us through some of the course changes. If you haven't already gone and checked that out, once you're done watching this, head on over to give you a nice breakdown of some of the new holes and how they're looking to attack them.
What up, guys? It's Mo here. Thank you so much for the support, not only this year, but every year I've been with Infinite. My new 2025 stamp is now live on infinitediscs.com. And it would mean a lot to me if you guys would go check them out. It supports my tour. I mean, who doesn't need another emperor in their lives, right? So go get one.
Move on to one of my favorites out here, hole 3, par 3, 313 feet. This right side tunnel is primarily the gap that you're going to see most of these players attacking, whether it be with a flip-up backhand hyzer or a flip-up forehand, which we've also seen utilized really well here. These last sets of guardians on the left, right, and center are kind of your last obstacles to beat as you get into this green that does play a little fast, so want to check up your speed coming in here. Primarily, you're going to see these guys landing this somewhere about circle's edge and letting it kind of slide up that pine straw to give them a close look for the birdie. Silas, always the showman.
Yep, a little bit too wide to the right there. He finds a tree, but gets kicked over to the left. Still out in the opening. Still have a lane to approach. Oh.
It's inside.
Ooh.
Oh, that's the worst kick.
Yeah. Well, he was trying to hyzer flip something up the flat, but just...
Mm-hmm.
And that flipped up, but... that tree probably helped.
Yeah, it definitely helped. We saw Silas Schultz last year kind of throwing that same white putter. It's a very flippy one that he's trying to push up this gap like this. Gregg getting a little late fade, but he's still going to have a look.
Everyone looking to approach to save their par. A little tree didn't help or hurt there. Ooh.
Yeah, he is deep in there, and he is still in there. He gets cut down.
Wow. Did that even fall to the ground? That looked like it just stayed in the air, like it just got caught in the mitt.
Did find the ground. Unfortunately, he's just pitching out laterally. We talked about this rough being just that.
Yep.
As he reemerges.
I honestly like rough like that. That's not just fluff. Not to be in it, but like for
I guess I kind of like somewhere in the middle ground where you can still maybe find an alleyway. But yeah, I agree. If you're off the fairway, you shouldn't have an easy go of it.
Yeah. He was definitely running that, but so okay, run. Didn't go too far past. He can make that for sure.
A little surprising on a hole. Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say Barsby here with the birdie look.
Yeah, I was going to say it's a little surprising that he's the only one with a birdie look, and he's not going to cash it in on a hole that's playing just slightly under par, but not one that you would think would give our feature card here this many issues. So that's going to be a double there for Silas Schultz.
So yeah, with that double, it hovering right around par for the average on that hole, he's losing the strokes to the entire field, not just the card.
Yeah. Everyone else going to clean up the pars there.
All right, moving on to hole 4. It's a par 3 coming in at 321 feet. It's ranked 12th as far as difficulty goes. The main thing here is getting off the tee and deciding which way you want to go around these two trees. If you're going around the left side, split the two, or go around the right. Once you get around them, you need to finish slightly to the right here. This sandy green kind of helps slow you down if anything is coming in too hot. And most people don't find the rough that's behind the basket, but there's rough all around, just like on the rest of the beginning holes here.
This is a Kona Mako 3.
Oh, that's perfect.
That is how you draw it up.
Yeah. Nice and safe around the left side. You see most of them going the backhand turnover here.
Drift a little.
Oh. That's another friendly kick there. Although there is a forehand play here, but the backhand turnover just seems more natural.
Yeah, forehand can finish a little too aggressively as Barsby.
Oh, wow.
Getting great ground play.
Looks like he's splitting the two.
And go in.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh. Very nearly ringing up the ace there for Silas Schultz.
Yeah. I don't think we see many people running by the basket like that on this hole. Oh. Yeah, he wanted that, and that's well within his range.
Oh, yeah. Silas looking to bounce back after the double and holds on for the birdie. A little cheeky smile.
You say bounce, it almost bounced out there.
Williams going to pick up his birdie after a superb drive. Barsby will do the same. So we move on to our first par 4 on this course, hole 5, par 4, 455 feet. Need to throw almost a sawed-off hyzer when you're standing on the tee box to get somewhere in line with this opening here. It opens up your second shot, which is going to be a guarded one down this left hallway. If you're on the right side, you can push something up the right side, but it gets a little more sketchy. To this pretty peppered green here with a lot of kind of late trees to knock your disc down towards the end of its flight.
Okay, that worked out. I thought it was going to be a little early, but that ended up being perfect.
Yeah. Got some favorable ground play with that angle as he was coming in on that nice hyzer line.
Yeah, and I think you have to go for the ground play. If you try to hit the gap in the air, you're just going to end up in the rough over on the left.
Yeah.
Like over there, even though he didn't do that in the air.
Yeah, that was about as tight as you can get away with there. This looks really good from Schultz. Gets the
Ground play. And still kind of ends up over there.
Yeah, he'll have a pretty easy step out forehand, though.
Yeah.
JJ a little higher.
Yeah.
Needs to find the ground, and that's going to be inside.
Oh, yeah. A little higher, a little earlier. So he'll be in scramble mode there to try to find his birdie.
Tries to cut one inside and is not going to find the gap.
Barsby here. A little forehand action.
Floats it down.
Leaves him with a putt. Mm-hmm. All right, they're doing a disc exchange mid-round.
Yeah, showing off one of his many rhinos.
Silas kind of pulled that jump putt off to the right there.
Yeah, he did.
And the right is much tighter as you get into the green.
A little chop forehand here with the drop.
That's perfect.
Gonna leave her inside the circle.
For a second, I was like, oh no, but ended up being ideal.
Oh, no. JJ's gonna be still outside the circle here.
Yeah. That's a long way and a difficult path to get there. Oh.
Try to run it there.
Yeah, that looked like that was going in if it wasn't for that tree.
Yeah. Williams with a long bid. Hates it out of his hand.
Yep. Schultz with the birdie.
Bringing him to under par after that double bogey fiasco. Barsby looking to get under par as well.
And he does. I want to give a quick shout out to Gavin Cunningham. I don't know how, but he got a 2 on this hole.
Really?
Yeah.
Had to be a throw-in. We've never seen a 2 on this hole.
Maybe Galvin will comment and tell us how it happened. Or somebody from his car to tell us.
Fortunate bogey there for JJ. Not off to the start he would like, but plenty of disc golf left.
This is your choice. Live a boring disc golf life or unlock perks of the inner circle like early access to drops and free monthly discs. Welcome to the Secret Disc Golf Society. Join the inner circle now.
All right, here we are, hole 6, the second par 4, coming in at 405. Kind of a shorty, but we see why it's a par 4 here. Got a lot of rough on the right, got a lot of rough on the left, and a tree-lined fairway to try to get down here to the green. The green finishes slightly offline to the left. Those posts that you see behind the green are not OB, just stops vehicles from coming onto the hole. So you got this tight tunnel that you got to get.
It's a very particular slow flip up that left side. You can get away with the drift if it finishes enough.
Oh, almost.
Turn faster.
And no, it did not.
No, it's somewhere in that left side. We did see last year, if you watched the coverage, Sylus Williams eagled this during the final round. And he follows Salis Schultz into the stuff on the left.
Mm-hmm.
Don't hit it.
Oh, man, that looked so good until that tree. Oh, gosh.
Yeah, he's deep in there. Oh, yeah, he's like 40 feet, 50 feet in there.
That's where you put your worst enemy or your best friend when you're playing one or the other.
And he doesn't
he couldn't make it out.
Similar to what we saw with Silas Schultz earlier, just this rough doing its job.
Yeah. Providing the natural OB stroke.
Yeah. And it's
and same result. Yep, having to pitch out.
That's such a frustrating feeling, but
yeah.
Sometimes you have to do it.
Some people call that the hardest shot in disc golf. This is a pitch out.
Yeah.
Nice way to get to the circle from that position.
Yeah, really good touch steer displayed by Silas as he gets some battle scars on his way out.
I get sneaky with that one.
It's a little short, though.
Yeah, still outside the circle, and we're looking at a disc up there in the tree.
That is okay.
That's where Silas ended up. Yeah, JJ's still looking at it outside the circle put on an elevated basket, so.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. No, but then yes, because he's still on the edge. Like it could have been 30 feet deeper in there.
Yeah. Now he's got this kind of quick panning left to right putter approach, and he does good work with that.
Mm-hmm.
Silas, unfortunately, getting very intimate with these woods so far.
We wanted to see fireworks, Greg. We wanted fireworks.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Oh.
He knew right away.
Yep. And the last place that you want to hit is off the top because that's just going to keep the momentum going. You're further away.
Good putt. About the same distance that he just had.
Yeah. Sylus Williams with his birdie. Moving him to 3 under. Has a clean round going so far. Oh, yeah, we're putting. I want to give another honorable shout out to Austin Bates.
Hey.
He got a 2 on this hole.
Let's go, Austin. The River Riot champion, if you watched our coverage from that.
I can see how you got it on this hole. I still don't know how it happened on hole 5.
Yeah. Hole number 7, par 4, 682 feet. We are finally out of the woods, at least for a little bit here. You want to blast your tee shot here anywhere towards this embankment. If you get on top there, extra bonus points. Your second shot, if you're to the left, is going to be a forehand around the left side. If you're to the right, you're probably throwing a chip around the hyzer, getting past these last sets of trees, and then hopefully checking up before the OB left or OB long on this green.
Yeah, there's that one limb off the tee. You got to decide if you're going over it or under it.
Yeah.
Greg decided to go over it here.
Getting some nice enough
And
finish.
it's going to put him in a nice position there. He'll have options. He can go either the left route or the right route there.
Yeah. Distance isn't so much of a factor here, but it does help if you can push those last couple 50, 60 feet or so. What you don't want to be is on the actual slope.
Nope. And
like that.
I personally don't prefer to be over on the right. I would rather be on the left.
Yeah.
Silas throwing a big booming shot there. Is that going to make it to the top? Oh, no, it drops.
Like just
Like he's going to. Like he may be on the slope slightly, but
yeah.
I think better placement there.
Oh,
Did he go through the limb?
looked like it. He'll be at the base as well. The angle is just so weird from there.
Yeah.
And gets caught up in that early stuff there.
Nice little floater here. Wow.
Very nicely done. Made the adjustment. The practice round, he went deep on that shot, so he made the
Yeah.
correction.
Barsby going the right route here. Didn't make it all the way past the roughage there, so he still has a look, but it's going to be a little bit further than he expects when he gets there. Silas can almost see the basket from where he is.
Yeah. And boy, that drop has come out a lot today. He's been relying on that approach disc all round so far.
Ooh. Oh, no.
No.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm as stunned as you are. That's
Yeah,
so unfortunate.
it is. But that's the risk that you take there. He was running it. I don't know what Barsby was doing. I thought he was running it, but then out of his hand, he kind of gave up on that. Oh.
Ooh. Zipping up the right side. Oh, no.
Oh.
And that one does check up before the OB. I was going to comment on how beautiful this green is, but right now that's the last thing on Silas's mind.
Yeah.
And that's
Oh,
gonna be a
my
four
gosh!
putt.
At least it sat still. It almost like it was about to walk away.
Yeah. In shock here, and I don't blame him. That's going to erase all the good he's done so far in this round.
Yeah. And if you were to ask me, would this be the hole that it happened on? I wouldn't say likely. I think it's coming in as the 17th most difficult, so the second easiest hole on the course.
Yeah. There are some holes coming up that you'll see, well, especially with some of the changes that were made, can wreck your day, but this isn't one that you pencil a quad in.
No.
It's going to take him all the way to 1 over on the day. But we can still enjoy this beautiful scenery.
Moving on to hole 8. Now we're back at some par 3s here, 343 feet, right in the middle of the pack as far as difficulty. The drone is taking you out over the calm lake, which most people will play with either a forehand or I've seen a turnover. I'm a little sketchy on that one, but you want to play over the water, come back inbounds, and then check up here before you find an OB behind the green or ricochet off one of the trees that are defending the green there.
They have opened up, there's a right side hyzer line, which not very many people take because it's still tight, but it is there, and they've opened it up a little bit more this year.
I think the hard part about that line is that you can easily still ricochet and find OB on the left if it's not like perfect. Oh, he did not put enough on this. It's not coming back.
That's not going to climb up. Unfortunately, that is going to be out of bounds, so that he will head to the drop zone as he never crossed in bounds.
Yep.
Whoa, Gregg has
Gregg
pushed
puts
this
this
very
out
wide.
wide too. And also did not come back in bounds.
So you do have three options here. You can either proceed to the drop zone, you can re-tee, or you can play it where last in bounds. But because those two never crossed, they'll be heading to that drop zone. There's the backhand turnover.
Yeah. I mean, they had to fight those 4 guardians there to find the green, but he did it. JJ from the drop zone here just wants to put it close and walk away. He does that.
I just saw a disc flying behind them on hole 7, but this is the last card. Who's playing?
I don't even think that was hole 7. I think that's just like the field.
Oh, okay.
I saw it too.
Yeah. Good chip ups there.
Look at that.
Another beautiful green. And a beautiful birdie. Well done there for Silas Schultz, getting him to 3 down on the day. What a gentleman, picking up the discs for the other 2 players that win OB.
Oh, give a shout out to the spotter. He normally, when I see him, he does not have shoes or socks on because he constantly goes in the water to retrieve those discs, like he just had to do for those 2 players.
That's going above and beyond there.
All right, 2 birdies, 2 bogeys.
I got him.
Holidays coming around, make sure you get the gift that everyone wants. Stuff with Ace Run Pro stamped on it. Check it out over at acerunpro.com/shop. Hole 9, the last one here of the front 9, riddled with OB left and right, teeing off from the top of this dam into a very narrow landing zone. This par 4, 756 feet, then has out of bounds carry on your second shot. Again with a tightly pinned OB laced green coming in. This is not an easy one to get, and why it's ranking as the second hardest hole of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Thankfully, these guys are in some pretty calm conditions here.
Yeah, this was an ideal day. Like when we woke up and it was in the 80s, just wasn't even that warm back home. That right there is a well-placed disc there. That's going to give him a much easier approach in to the greens. Sylus Williams here. Is he going to follow that up and surpass it?
Wow.
Okay. They are taking advantage of the conditions right now because if there's any wind coming off of that dam there, it makes that narrow landing area even smaller.
Yeah, you see people opting for the fatter part, which obviously takes off some distance as this nearly finds the out of bounds, but does stay safe.
Yeah, one thing about the fatter part too is that if you land over there, it blocks your visibility into the green. Gregg looked weird at that shot.
I knew right away. Yeah.
He knew he kind of sawed it off a bit there. And got the friendly rollback.
Gregg going over all the OB here to find the green. Oh, and did not find it. Just came up a few feet short on the rocks there.
Yeah, hitting that rock wall there, keeping him out of bounds.
So he won't get the advance very far.
No, I was just thinking that because he carried a lot of OB.
Mm-hmm.
JJ going a little early left. That needs to find the ground quickly, and it's not going to in time. JJ in a rough stretch here.
Yeah. You can hear the wind a little bit.
Yeah, starting to pick up a bit here.
Trying to spike it down. Whoa.
Sit down.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow.
It's getting the better of everybody here, and you can see why it's playing as the second most difficult of the day.
Yeah. That green is not fluffy, not catching it. Things are just bouncing off of it.
This is pushing
And this
that back
one
edge.
Oh, wow. Barely stayed safe, but it stayed safe.
Yeah. Getting the thumbs up from the spectators. Loves it.
Sorry, guys. The catch cam, he doesn't really give signals.
No, he's locked in. It's a running joke. So Gregg advances to where he was last in bounds and throws a dime over forehand.
Great shot. Had me a little worried there, doing a little dancing before that fence there.
Yeah.
JJ with his putt.
Par putt from circle 2.
Good
Got
putt.
it. Good one to get there. Limiting the damage.
Silas. Ooh. Off the left side of the cage there. That was a good putt.
Wow. So our two young guns here showing off some putt and prowess here on hole 9. Williams just switched putters too recently. And I'm blanking on what he's putting with right now.
He putts with the... I have no idea.
Yeah, it was old McPros a couple years ago. Then he switched to zeros, and he just switched again.
EV7s.
No, it has to be Innova.
I know. Taking a look here. While you think about that, we're going to take a look at the scorecard here. We see a lot of coloration here. So the front really showing up for the lead feature card. And here we go with the leaderboard. Luke Sampson halfway, 14 holes in and at the top right now with 9 under. Austin Bates, 8 under right behind him.
In the clubhouse, watching the rest of these scores kind of come in for Austin Bates. Still 9 holes to go on a calm, beautiful day out here. Make sure you come on back for the final 9 holes of this first round out here at the Climo Open.
It's a Huntsman.